Hello everyone! So, this is just a quick tutorial on how to do Nintendo 64 Netplay, since a lot of people have been asking for it. Let me just start off by saying I'm sorry to everyone who's asked it. I haven't really answered because there's been so many different people asking me. I thought it'd be easier just to do this quick tutorial video for you guys, so everyone can get the answer at once. Anyway, start off by downloading this. This is a pre-configured zip file I put together for you guys. The link will be in the description, of course. Just go ahead and download that. I'm gonna open it. Right, just gonna wait for that to finish, or of course, I can just cheat. I have it here already. In here you have a text file and the folder. You're just gonna go ahead and extract those anywhere. Right here I put them on my desktop. The text file is just a quick readme if you need a refresher of these instructions. It's not too detailed, but you should be able to figure out what's going on from that. Anyway, what you do is you open the folder, you open up project64.exe, you start off by doing file, then choose ROM directory. You go to wherever you extracted it. Down here I put mine, so I'm gonna put it right there in the project64 and then ROMs. You hit F5 and you will have a list of games here. I only include Mario Party 2 in here. If you need or want to play anything else, you have to download it. Make sure you use the same ROM as the people you Netplay with. It's very important, because otherwise it breaks. Anyway, we're gonna go to configure graphics plugin here. Don't touch any of this except for windowed resolution. That's the only thing you want to change. Just put that at a resolution that you want to have. Of course, depending on your monitor. If you touch anything else, the game might desync. It's very finicky with the settings, so don't touch anything. The audio, you can change the volume, but that's about it. Don't change anything else in here. The controller plugin, you need to make sure this is AQZ's Netplay input plugin. First of all, if it isn't that, if you get another window here, you're doing something wrong, so re-download the file and try again. Make sure it's set to Enrage's direct plugin. And hit configure. You're gonna get this nice little window here where you can configure. If you are using a gamepad, go to the devices tab here, put in your gamepad. I don't have one plugged in right now, so of course I would just use the keyboard. That's not right at all. Oh well. And yeah, you just configure these however you want. I would recommend using a gamepad, especially since you need the analog stick for certain games, and the PC isn't very good at doing analog movement by its own. Anyway, as soon as you configure this, just hit save, and the test doesn't do anything, so don't worry about the test. Let's go out of there, and we're done with the settings. You can check here that you have the right plugins. Everybody playing needs to have the same plugins, so for Mario Party 2 we used JBo's Direct 3D 6 1.5.2. This is the main one you want to change. Certain games are not very compatible. I would recommend trying the other JBo's Direct 3D, Direct 3D 8 one if the game is lagging or you're getting weird texture glitches and shit. The other ones aren't all that useful. Just stick to the top two ones. Yeah, you gotta make sure that everyone changes this so that everyone has the same ones. Don't touch the sound, JBo's Direct Sound, AQC Netplay, and RSP plugin. You don't need any of this. Use high-level graphics, yes. Don't use high-level audio. And then you double-click the game, and you'll get this nice little window, which is the emulator itself, and of course the Netplay plugin. First of all, if you type in here, your name is going to be Dopefish, so you want to change your name. And then you need to, if you're hosting, you will need to type /server and then set a port like 1616, and then the server is up and people can connect to you. Just type /connect and then type your IP and then the port you just put in. This won't work if you have a firewall or a router, so you need to have your ports open. The host will need to have his ports open. So you need to figure that out on yourself. I can put a link in the description to a neat little site where it helps you with that. Anyway, the lag switch is rather important as well. You type lag and then followed by any number, and that's how many frames of lag there will be. The default is 5. If the game is choppy or yeah, if the game is like choppy, that it's not fluid, it's not floating as it should, you need to increase the lag. You will have more input delay the higher the lag is set to though. Around 30 somewhere is the very limit for playable. If you have it at 30, you have like a second from where you press the button to where it happens on the screen. 5 is 5 frames obviously. The lower is better. If you're in a LAN, for example, you could probably set it to 2 or 3 and it works fine. If you're playing across different countries, you're gonna need to have it on 10, 15 something. It all depends on your internet. Anyway, once everyone's joined, their names are gonna show up here on the list, and then you just press or type /start as the host, and the game has started. You can minimize this, and here is your game. Oh dear, here is your game. I don't have my controls set up properly, but yeah. And this way, whoa, that's loud, okay. And this way you won't have any desyncs and everything will work perfectly fine. Just bear in mind, if you download other ROMs, they need to be the exact same ROM. And another thing that can cause desyncs is the saves. If you have played single player or played multiplayer before with other people, you need to send this save file to the other person playing. Because if I have, for example, different levels unlocked in Mario Party, then I click that level, but the other person doesn't have that level, the screens will change and it will desync, and basically I will be playing Bowser Land while the other person is playing Pirate Land, and it won't make any sense. Yeah, just make sure you send the save. You can just upload it, or you can just delete it if you want to play. If you want to play a fresh game, just make sure that everybody has no saves. And beyond that, there's not much to say, I guess. It's pretty self-explanatory. This is a beta, pirated version somehow, I think, of Project 64. It's still not released to public, so don't tell anyone I gave you this. Yeah, I guess that's about it. Of course, you can play a bunch of different games. GoldenEye doesn't work so well. Conker's Bad Fur Day worked great. We played some Mario Kart and Donkey Kong 64 and a bunch of shit, which was pretty good. Some games have graphical issues. As I said, if you have graphical issues, just go into the settings, change the graphical plugin. You can just test all of them really, and you'll see what works. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you know how to play Mario Party and other Nintendo 64 games online now. And I will see you all next time. Bye bye for now.